Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be showing you how to make stuffed tomatoes and bell peppers in the oven with cheese and rice. For our ingredients, we've got some quite large tomatoes, some bell peppers, here we have 4. We've got some cubes of extra mature cheddar cheese. Here we've got some garlic, cloves and some spring onions, extra virgin olive oil, long grain rice that we've washed. We've got some blended tomatoes, we just blended them and added a tiny bit of water. And then from cleaning these large tomatoes, we just have the insides of them on a plate that we're going to use. Some salt and pepper as usual. We've got some dried mint, some parsley and potatoes. So the first thing we're just going to start doing is we've peeled our potatoes and now we're going to just, cut them. The ones we've already cut, we're just going to add them in the bottom of our tray. Everything that's going to be baked right now is going to go in the oven raw. So you do not need to fry anything or boil anything pre-hand. This is why we find this recipe very useful, as everything is in one tray. We're just going to continue slicing up our potatoes into the fry type of shape. These are going to go at the base. We're just going to move our tray aside for a bit and then grab a mixing bowl. So we're going to grab our rice, add that in the mixing bowl. Our spring onions and garlic. With the garlic, of course, we're going to have to cut it first. You just have to dice it a tiny bit. Make sure you cut the ends off first. Our parsley. This is fresh parsley that we also cut and wash. Next up we have our mint. You're going to use quite a lot. We really like using herbs in our recipes because they taste so good. And of course, they're really healthy. Add some black pepper. And then we're going to grab the tomatoes, the blended tomatoes that we have here. Some salt and olive oil. You're going to need quite a bit of that. Then using your hands, you're just going to mix all of the ingredients together. Now we're just going to continue with our recipe. You can already tell it looks really good. There's a variety of colors in there and tastes, and the fresh herbs have a really strong smell that we really admire. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our tray back. And here you can see all our tomatoes are cleaned out. We took all the insides out, as you can see in the back plate right there. Bell peppers as well. It's really simple to clean them out. You just cut the tops off and then you just scoop out whatever you can. We're opening the lids right now so we can add the filling. So what we made right now is our filling for the stuffings that we're going to stuff our tomatoes and bell peppers with. And additionally, we're going to add some cubes of extra mature cheese. We really love the way this tastes. It's just adding extra flavor, because the basic thing would be just to not add the cheese, but adding the cheese is preferred. You don't need to add a lot, just a few cubes in there. And then coat it off with a filling base, finishing base. And yeah, you're basically going to do this with all of your tomatoes and bell peppers. We are going to turn all of them upside down, the ones we finished stuffing. And then these are going to go in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius until they are finished baking, and we'll update you with the time. You do not need to add any water whatsoever. It's completely fine if you don't. Instead of adding water, we're going to grab the juices from the insides of the tomatoes. We're just going to cut up some pieces of the insides, the really big ones, and we're going to add them on the potatoes. It's really crucial you do not waste this, as it adds excellent flavor to the potatoes. Give it a quick mash. Add a tiny bit of salt and the remainings of your cheese. There we have it. Now this goes in the oven at 200 degrees Celsius. It already looks super beautiful. I just can't wait to see what it's gonna look like as soon as it's out. Give it a quick shake and then everything should be in place. Do not forget to drizzle a tiny bit of olive oil at the top, just so we can ensure they'll bake very well. And there we have it. After 1 hour, you can see that we took out our dish and it looks delicious. It smells even better, and we can't wait to serve it up into a plate. We have the tomatoes on the on the left hand side, and then the bell peppers on the right. Now we're going to add them into our plate. The rice is fully cooked without water, as we said previously, because all you needed to do was just add the tomato juices. There we have 1 pepper. And we're going to add a tomato now, alongside a few potatoes. There we have it. Doesn't that look super yummy? This is something you've got to try out. It didn't take that long, as you saw us make it in real time. Just adjusting that, and there we have it. This is our stuffed tomatoes and bell peppers with cheese and rice in the oven alongside a few potatoes. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment down below and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.